Welcome everyone. This is WanderWeb, a service and product of Sierra Nevada Web and Visuals. And today I'm going to show you how to make a web page or a website for absolutely free. And of course, if you need our help, we're here for you. But let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is break out your tablet, iPad, or even an iPhone or Android and get the app, which is called the Jetpack app. If you look down at the bottom of the screen here, that's that green thing. I'm going to click on it right away and it takes us right to our account. And we are Sierra Nevada Web Visuals. Actually, I have that up right here. Here is Sierra Nevada Web and Visuals. Our URL or our subdomain name is Sierra Nevada Web Visuals.wordpress.com. If you see at the top of the page, Sierra Nevada Web and Visuals, which is the front page, and that will give you our contact information. And we are a one-stop shop for everything web and visual, and also audio. And a quick navigation through the Wander website. We have the blog and we have the sample sites. If you're interested in having us do a web page or a website, then these are great places to start. But the place we're going to go to make a free website is over here at pricing. Oh, the last place you'd expect such a thing. But the very first item we have on the pricing chart is WanderWeb Free. And so let's just get right to it. Now, if you click, well, let's do it. We'll click free and it takes us right to our WordPress. Now, you may have to get an account with WordPress.com and then get the Jetpack, but I would try just doing it through the Jetpack first, and if that doesn't work, simply go to WordPress.com and get started. Now, once you are on the Jetpack, here we go. So this is what the Jetpack app will look like. Very basic. Very simple. There's a little tiny arrow right there. Did you see that? I'm going to cancel it. It's at the far left top, and it's a little tiny arrow. It's right next to the green Sierra Nevada Web Visuals. If you click that, you'll get a whole list of sites that you may have made. In this particular case, the sites that I've made. If you didn't make any sites, then this will be empty, of course. Again, I'm going to cancel that so you can see exactly where that is. If you click on that, then that will take you to your actual website. So you want to just click that little arrow. And then at the top right of that window, you'll see a plus sign. We're going to click that and create. Now you're going to skip all this. This isn't really all that necessary. You could go through these, but you will also wind up going through some complexity that you may not desire, and you could always add those later. So here we're going to type a name for our site, and this is going to be, for us, WanderWeb Basic Site. And as you can see down here, it gives us some options. And the option we're going to go through or go for here is WanderWeb Basic Site, which is the second option. And we're going to go with that. Now, this is what's called a subdomain. So you're not actually choosing a domain, but you're choosing a subdomain. We'll create site, and now the website is being created for you. Now here is just a template. You can see it says wanderwebbasicsite.wordpress.com. That is your URL, your address, your home on the web. And if you wanted a specific address, then that would be called a domain. And that's something that you would actually have to pay for separately. We're going to go with a subdomain through WordPress. We're going to go to the bottom and click done. Now, I'm talking a lot here. This could have taken all but 1 minute. And it says show me around, and if you don't know your way around, then this might be a good place for you, but I'm going to go no thanks, because I want to show you how easy it is. Now here we are at the, if you look at the upper left hand corner, it says Wander Web Basic Site. If you could see the rest, it would say .wordpress.com. Continuing on the left hand side of the page here, you have the menu, your posts and your pages, which are the most important for when you're starting out here. The media and comments are ways to manage your media and the comments. Then down here where it says traffic is where you can control or view your stats, and also do SEO or search engine optimization work. And then maintenance down here, you check your activity log, your people, the people involved, themes. Themes are the various templates that we saw earlier, and then menus and domains. If you wanted to buy a domain, that's where you would do that down there. And then your site settings, which are actually quite important. So that's something you should pay attention to when you're trying to find stuff, is always check your site settings at the bottom of the menu. But we're going to go to pages, and right away we see something that says home and home page, and then underneath that will be blog. We're going to click on home, and there it is. That's your home page. You can adjust this to whatever you like. There's a couple places you do. Let's do this from the upper right hand corner where that little toolbar is. And then I'll ask you if you want to edit or replace. I'm going to replace it with, how about something from my own library? Here we go. And here it is. I just replaced the image that was there with an image that I had and created on my device. And that would work the same way with you. Now here you can change. Welcome to your new site. You can change this text to my new website. That would be a horrible name for a website, but that's what we're going to name this one. How about my new Wander Web website? I think that's too many webs, huh? There we go. Start, and you can change any of this this text. Of course, you could change what this button says. You can also change what this button does by clicking on the gear button and changing the settings. Maybe you want to change the color of the button. It's all very easy to do. Once you know your way around, you can make that button into a URL, which we're not going to do, but you could just put the URL there and make that happen. Now, if you want to add more content below, which of course you'll want to do, if you look down at the far left corner of the screen, you'll see a plus button. Here we are. Again, we click on this far left corner, and it gives us a whole bunch of stuff that we can now add to our web page or website. So in this particular case, I'm going to put, let's just put a heading. And this will be the Wander Web Basic Web Site. And on the upper right hand corner, update, here we are. Of course, you could go right to it. I will usually trust that this is going to look the way we're doing it. Now, this is, of course, a very non-creative approach, but I just want to show you how simple this is to do. And it's all just a matter of your imagination and your graphic work and graphic elements. Let's add one more thing in here just to show you again. We click that plus button. A good thing to use for a web page is to put your contact information, which is down here at the bottom. And of course, you just put your information in there. It's as easy as that. Now, this is how we create a web page. Creating a website is really just a matter of creating multiple web pages. So if you see up here in the far left hand corner, there's an arrow. We'll update the page, and then it will take us back to our, what I guess you could call your control panel. And if you see up here at the top, we have the home page that we just worked with, and a blog, which we haven't posted yet, and pages. Now, if you look down at the bottom, there's another plus sign. This is a common theme. Every time you want to add something, rather a page or a post, you're going to look for that plus button. And I'm going to add a blog site page, not a post. We're not going to do a post yet. Again, we're going to create a blank page. And this will be another Wander web page. Again, I apologize for the lack of creativity here, but that's where your input comes in. This is going to be your creation. And we click the plus button, we get a heading, another Wander web page, and this page is yours. And if we want, we could add another get another plus sign out of that. Come on, there you go. And for here, let's just put an image. Let's put an image in there. We'll choose from the device, and let's, here we go. Okay, we just had to shut down the app and restart everything. Again, the realities of doing this sort of work. And yeah, when things just stop working and or are not working the way they should, then the best thing is just to shut everything down. Good old-fashioned shut everything down, and then restart the programs, or what are called apps these days. So let's open up the Jetpack. We're back at the Wander Web Basic site. Let's just check up on our work here. We go to the home, and that was our first page that we made. Let's go back to upper left-hand corner. We're going to check out the pages. No pages were made, so let's start over. We'll go down to the bottom, press plus, and a site page, and this will be, we'll call this About Us. Right there. And now we'll go to another block. These are all called blocks, by the way. You're working in blocks. You could consider them sections. Let's press that plus button, and the image we're going to, let's just go with the WordPress medium. There we go. And how about that one? Yes. And then we are super. There we go. And of course, you can put any sort of information here if you wanted to put a link, or if you wanted to embed a video. This, of course, is all doable right from that plus sign. See that? You can do that and hit video, and it will allow you to rather choose from your device or to insert a URL or link. Or we could just remove that block, and we're back to what we have. So now we go to here, and it's a draft, is it? Well, let's just go ahead and save that draft. Oh, I see what happened. There we are. Let's publish immediately. Just publish. There we are. So it got hidden in our drafts. So now it's here in our main pages, which is the home, about us, and the blog, which we haven't gone to yet. And for this, we're not going to go into blogs. It's a very simple matter. We'll go into it in the next video. But with this, we just want to focus on how you can create web pages. Now, if we go up to the upper left-hand corner and hit the green link, it will take us to what our website looks like. Now, you're going to notice there's no links here. And that's because we haven't created any links yet. So let's go do that real quick. We'll X out from the upper left-hand side, and you will see down here a thing called themes. Now, there's other ways to do your menus, but we're going to do it by way of themes. We're going to hit themes, and on the upper bar you'll see customize, and on the left hand side you'll see menus, create new menu, menu name, WanderWeb menu, of course. And this doesn't actually show up. This is just for your own identification. And this is going to be our primary. You can put this at the foot, or you can put an immediate social links menu. We'll not go into that right now, but it's just a matter of clicking that and filling in the correct information. We're going to click next here, and from next, we're going to be given an add items. You see, we're always looking for that plus button when we're trying to do stuff. And we're going to add, and if you see, the pages that popped up are our home and the blog and about us. And so you can add or not add those. We're going to go ahead and add each one. Now, a lot of times you might leave out the home address, because you can also get to the home by clicking on the far upper left title link. But I don't think a little redundancy is all that bad of a thing. And then that's it. We're done. We go up at the top and we save our changes. Here it is. We have the home. Oh, look at that. We have a little technical faux pas. So again, we can just go in and fix that. We go to the themes. We go to customize. We go to menus. Now that was my fault, because I literally did click that a bunch of times. So we just go in here and we get them out of there. So oftentimes I'll just go to the bottom, you'll see here, and we'll click delete that. And we'll just go, because it's very easy to create, to just start over rather than to try to make something work when it's just not going to be it. Not going to work along with you there. WanderWeb. Oh, jeez. WanderWeb site menu. That's going to be primary. Let's go next, and again, add items, and let's add the home, the blog, and about us. Save changes. Let's see what we got. I don't see the about us. Once again, folks, there's about us. There it is. We're videoing this, so you're seeing it in real time, how things just sometimes don't work properly. The shame is people think it's them. They think they're not doing something. No, they're just not understanding that certain systems do not function as they should. And that's why we're here at WanderWeb, to help with this sort of thing. But if you're willing to muscle through it, then we're here to help you as well. All right, let's get back to it. We're Xing out. We're here, and here we have it. We're done. We did this in real time. We have a website. We have a blog page, which we haven't put anything on. We have an About Us page, which we've just added this. And we can add as many pages and as much content onto those pages as you have. So if you have those files, and you can email the text, and you can email the pages and email the links, then it's a very simple matter for us to do it, or you can, of course, do it yourself. And let's X out of here, back to the control panel. We're here at home. Yeah, the rest of this you can explore yourself. Parts that might be of interest to you is getting a domain. So if you're interested in a domain, you can look that up and buy one if it's available. And you can also promote or do SEO work through a function of theirs called Blaze. And then if you have a domain that you want to transfer to your website that you make over here at WordPress, let's say yourwebsite.com, you can just transfer that over to this platform. All right, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And of course, be sure to visit us over at Sierra Nevada webvisuals.wordpress.com. And gee whiz, I think you can also find us over at YouTube. Yeah, there we are. In fact, that's probably where you're watching this video right now. So I'll see you next video. And again, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And hey, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.